Hey there, are you having split ends because you just had a hair transplant? Or you think you're having split ends because you had a hair transplant? If this is you, you just had a hair transplant and you notice that you're having split ends, or your hairstylist is saying you're having split ends and you're thinking it's likely from your hair transplant. If this is you, I need you to sit down right here and I'm going to teach you what's going on with your hair. Hey there, if you're coming across this video for the first time, my name is Dr. Chefu. I'm a hair transplant physician. I'm a hair loss coach. I've helped thousands of people regain confidence through hair regrowth. Now, I had a client that had a hair transplant 9 months ago. She calls the office, making an appointment, saying, "Hey, doc, I think I'm having split ends and I'm concerned that maybe it's coming from my hair transplant." And do you know what my answer was? Hell no. It's not from your hair transplant. Now I'm going to teach you, number one, what is causing your split ends. Number two, how you can prevent split ends after a hair transplant. So when we say hair splitting, or when you hear that, what do we mean by hair splitting? Hair splitting means there's some form of damage to your hair. Let me explain that. So your hair has an inner layer and an outer layer. So usually there's a damage to the outer layer of your hair. And when there's a damage to the outer layer of your hair, now this is typically due to lack of moisture, heating, okay, when you apply too much heat on your hair, and there's so many other factors. But now we're talking in terms of hair transplant. So what I tend to see after hair transplant, most people after hair transplant tend to forget that they have to incorporate good hair care routine. And what happens is usually when your hair is dry, really dry, lack of moisture, heating, when you apply too much heat to your hair, you can have split ends. And so this is this, this is this, this is this, this is this. So these are different types of split ends. Now, when it comes to hair transplant, what happens? So what I tend to see in terms of hair transplant is that after a hair transplant, people tend to forget that they still have to take care of their hair. Okay? Remember, you had a hair transplant and an area of your hair was transplanted. Let's say your front hairline or your edges or your mid scalp or your crown. Either those areas were transplanted. But remember, your hair is going to grow. And as it's growing, people tend to forget to integrate back good hair routine as their hair is growing back. So what do I recommend? You need to make sure that you have a good hair care routine. You can't go back to the old hair care routine that you had that damaged your hair. You have to create a good hair care routine. So what do I suggest? Good moisture. You need to have a good moisturizing conditioner. Okay? So make sure we apply good moisture to our hair. So after a hair transplant, the first month, we're waiting for the scalp skin to heal. Typically, it heals within 1 week. Scalp skin is closed. Now, I recommend that you start good hair care routine 2 weeks after your hair transplant. Is very important. What do I mean by good hair care routine? You need a moisturizing conditioner. Your shampoo matters. And you need to go to a hairstylist that is well versed with people that have had hair transplant. Okay? If you can manage your hair by yourself, especially if you have natural hair, you cannot manage your hair by yourself, you need to find someone that can help you manage your hair, especially after hair transplant. Because what happens is that if you don't develop a good hair care routine, your hair is going to be dry, brittle, and it's going to give you split ends. So it's not the hair transplant that's causing you to have split ends, but bad hair care routine. Okay? Not the hair transplant, but bad hair care routine. So in summary of what I've said, you need to have developed a good hair care routine to avoid split ends. You need to go to someone that is well versed in the area of post-hair transplant hair care. And you also need to learn how to maintain and take care of your hair too. Make sure your hair has a lot of moisture in it. Make sure your hair has constant moisture in it. So if you've liked this video and you're thinking about a hair transplant, or you're dealing with hair loss and you don't even know if you're a candidate for a hair transplant, reach out to us. One of our team members is going to get in touch with you and we're going to make an appointment for you, or you can go to our website and book an appointment. And guess what? We offer free virtual appointments and someone will talk to you and will develop a treatment plan for you. And till next time, bye-bye.